Guys, I have a brilliant game for you today. It is an Arabia Hun War, which I know there's a lot of them around and people can get bored of them, but I can assure you right now this is a pretty intense game. We have CR9 Style playing as purple and as Huns, and his opponent Nobody But You up here also playing as Huns in the colour blue. It is an amazing game. There is a lot going on in it, so it's definitely worth watching. So I hope you enjoy it, and I don't really have anything else to say apart from let's watch the build up. Back gold, so that's quite good. Back forest as well, so he can partner up these two here and defend them off quite well if he really wants to. What else have we got? Two sheep over here unclaimed. Berries are not in too much of a harassable position. If he wants to, he could actually get back to the town centre if some militia do come down. Gold over here as well, not bad. This gold, though, is quite in the open. However, you could get a wall off across here maybe. And he's not looking like he's going to be able to wall off too well, actually. You could wall off there maybe, down to there, have that part covered, maybe there. Then there's this big open gap here which I don't think will be nice to be able to do. So let's check up here. Gold not in a bad position, still easily harassable though. And geez, he has not lucked out in this. All his resources are pretty damn far away. Could have put a lumber camp up there, but it wouldn't have been worth it. Gold over here, still quite a bit. And there we go, so he's got both his boar in already. Two sheep coming back there, and let's see, has either of them scouted the other player yet? Looks like CR9 Style has, and Nobody But You has not scouted his opponent yet. Could make up for this score difference here. Lots of scouting going on. Both boar are done, so we can expect to be going into the feudal age quite soon, going in with 25 population. And militia being created right now, so obviously he's going for a drush, so we'll follow these guys down and see just where he decides to attack. We'll check out, we're already on you, let's see, what's he scouted? He's scouted this mill and this gold here, so he's probably going to come down and try and harass this one here. However, I don't think he noticed how close it was to the town centre before now. Let's see what we got. And nearly boxing that villager in. Boxing that villager there in, it looks like he might lose it. Gonna be close. There we go, losing a villager, that's going to hurt a lot. Gonna lose a second one. Nope, but losing militia. Still two militia there standing though for Style, so he definitely came out on top of that one. Nobody But You going down there with his first piece of walling off. And both players up into the feudal age. We can see that CR9 Style is coming forward with a archery range there, and gone up to man at arms, so he's going for, he wants to get in there and he wants to kill some villagers now. He wants this to be over quickly. But archery range is coming up, so going to be able to get that range on them, and he's going to have to bust his way through if he's going to do it. He's not going to be able to walk around unless he comes all the way over here. Archers being created for but you over there, most likely to try and take out these man-at-arms before too much. And tower coming up there, however, not going to come out. Tower over there by Nobody But You, going to be able to pretty much hold down this position here until he gets a larger army out. Deer over here, these villagers could be in trouble. And getting away very well there. Just getting away. And here comes the man-at-arms. Man-at-arms, of course, are not going to be able to catch those archers in time unless they stop being microed and just start walking. There we go, so getting away and killing off two of them there with, it doesn't look like there was any one loss there for blue by the looks of it. And in the base on this side here, going for a tower on this side, however, being shut down again and being pushed back into his base again. And these men-at-arms doing absolutely nothing against these teams of archers, and cancelling that tower off there again. Continuing to just put pressure on at this point. These archery ranges look like they're just producing, and coming down for some harassment now. Looks like But You has got out, doesn't look like he's going to be in too much trouble. CR9 Style over there patrolling, and here we go. It looks like But You might have this, he seems to have a few more skirmishes in the mix there. And coming down into Purple's base, he's going to get some harassment in by the looks of it. Maybe on these berry bushes here. Let's see what he comes up to do. Moving. Yeah, on the berry bushes. One gone. Just the one. Not too bad of losses there. However, he hasn't expanded out to any other of his gold mines. He's only got this one here under control. However, I can see why. I mean, it's quite easy to defend, as you can see. Put a tower up there defending both of his camps there. Put another lumber camp up on this side here. Could get harassed quite easily, but all it would take is a small wall off there and there to secure the position. CR9 Style up in But You's base at this point. And is he going for the lumber camp? Looks like he's going for the lumber camp. Villagers being moved, but losing one there anyway. And looks like But You might just be able to win this fight. And losing another villager. And villagers were going on the aggressive there. That's interesting. Lumber camp being put down here, so he's trying to avoid all this harassment that's coming in. And But You down over here, harassing Style. Looks like he's killing a fair few villagers there, honestly. Skirmishes, of course, are taking up a lot of damage. And going to lose a villager there. Might get away with staying alive. And looks like there was a fair bit of harassment there, though. And still up here, continuing to fight it out. We're currently at 25 minutes into the game, and now the player is looking like they're going to be advancing to feudal age any time yet. Continuing to fight it on, and what do we got up over here at the lumber camps again? Forcing him off these lumber camps altogether, and he's had to put up a new lumber camp over on this section over here. Nothing too bad, but still forcing off here. That's 200 wood there going to waste, and he's off his main gold pile as well. That is going to hurt him a lot. Either we can expect a market to come up, or he's going to have to come up here and reclaim this gold mine. Looks like it shouldn't be too bad now that he's lost his foothold over there. If he brings some archers over, he should be able to secure that position pretty easily. More harassment going down over here. Like I said, continuing to put pressure on this area here. However, it only would have taken a small wall off to secure this position, and would have prevented any losses in this area. Continuing to fight it out though. Lumber camp coming up there again. And looks like he might lose that villager. Getting back quickly, and that scout there doing a lot of damage. Palisade wall coming up there. What have we got? Archers coming in here to this wood source, wanting to take it out again. However, this area is up and going again. Another lumber camp coming up there. And being pushed back again. Lots of archers and skirmishers coming out though. Lots and lots. Continuing to fight it out at this point. Looks like we're into a bit of a stalemate here. Both patrolling this area here, trying to keep the high ground, very important. Here we go, running away, noticing his opponent's got the high ground, running away there, always worth it. What else do we have? Tower coming up to secure this wood pile here, and get his opponent off it. Very smart plan, however, does look like it's going to go up actually. He hasn't noticed it, so it will go up. Come on, come on, come on. Tower's up, so he's not going to be able to use this wood pile here anymore. Wall off down this side here, very smart, so his opponent won't be able to get to this section here. This section here being where a lot of his resources are coming from. As you can see, gold, lumber, and stone as well, all coming in from this section here. Walling this piece here off, obviously, yep, putting up a stable there. Doesn't really matter, got a lot of hit points, so it'll do the job. Maybe even wanting to stow wall these in advance sometime. Watchtower coming up, and another counter watchtower coming up. Obviously going to want to kill off these villagers, and that's a lot of arrows. Losing a villager there, and doesn't look like this tower will go up if it continues to go this way. And as you can see, Style has noticed that all of his resources are in this area here, so there's nothing more important to him at the moment than cutting off this area here. If he can cut off supplies to this area here, he will be able to do a lot of damage. Palisade coming up there, very, very smart. Putting a tower up there. Tower up there, very smart as well, especially with that +1 range. Going to be able to get in there and do a lot of damage. And we just have then, we've got Nobody But You going up to Castle Age. Style isn't even starting to advance to Castle Age at this point. So But You's going to be able to get elite skirmishers, crossbows like we can see there, even go for some cavalry archers. And he's going to be able to get that all-important fletching Bodkin arrow? I think it's Bodkin arrow at this point. Bodkin arrow? If not, definitely correct me. But as you can see, using that range advantage just to destroy his opponent there. And haven't seen the next armor upgrade yet, even though I'm surprised we haven't seen the next armor upgrade yet. It's probably being done right now, but what can you... And light cavalry being used, scouts, sorry, not in Castle Age yet. Scouts being used there as quite a good tool, going to be able to do a lot of damage, but not being enough. Watchtower coming up there again, a second one. Looks like he's going to lose this forward position here. That's not good. Attacking from this side here now. Looks like he might... Losing that village there. Very important not to lose as many villages as possible. Still losing them though. Continuing... Scouts in this side over here. And looks like he's going to lose a few villages here. 1, 2... 2 villages down at this point. And losing this forward position here, sadly. Could almost expect... Yep, there we go. So Ram's going to be coming out to knock down these two towers. looks like he already has a gather point set on this tower over here. So as soon as this ram's created, it should go down there and try and knock out that tower. A few archers there, but it should still go down, unless scout cavalry come in and do some damage. Let's see, going up to Castle Age yet? Not going up to Castle Age yet, still. Continuing to put it on the feudal warfare. What have we got? More and more and more archers coming in here. Obviously going to be able to get a lot of harassment in with that +1 range and attack, and the fact that they're crossbows. More towers up here, keeping him off here still. And it looks like he's got this area pretty much under his control at the moment. He really can't lose this position. If he loses this position, he'll probably lose the game. Lots of cavalry archers there though. Cavalry archers going to be able to get a lot of harassment in. What have we got down over here? Cavalry archers got some harassment in by the looks of it, but not enough to really pose a threat at the moment. Nobody But You is up by 300 points at this stage. Not a lot considering that his opponent's style has not even gone into Castle Age yet. Let's see if he's going up. Still not going up into Castle Age. He's putting on the pressure considering he is still in Feudal Age. These skirmishes going to be absolutely gutted at this point. There we go, all killed off extremely easily. Not only outmatched, but outplayed by upgrades, technology, and the fact that they're on horses. That really helped, I think. And Watchtower is coming down. I can't see it staying up at this point. And second one is about to go down by the looks of it. And another town center coming out, wanting to secure another wood position by the sound of it. He's lost this one here. He's not going to be able to get that back until he gets some rams up here. Takes out this tower. He's got this one right back here. However, this one over here is extremely easy to harass the opponent if he could run some scouts down, like he's doing now, but to the wrong position. If he runs some scouts down here, he would be able to harass that extremely easily. This position here, they're under quite good guard, honestly. And might lose that village. Nope. Keeping that village there. Very, very well played. And are you going up yet? Style is going up to Castle Age. Finally, at 50 minutes into the game, going up to Castle Age. More harassment coming down in here. Cavalry archers coming in and just smashing their way through at this point in time. Over here, still booming this economy. And cavalry archers just fighting off these scouts. His scouts, if he's got the upgrades, should not be able to catch him too quickly. So he will be able to run away and just continue to micro those away and kill off archers. Killing heaps of Styles villages down here with cavalry archers. Doing an incredible amount of damage. However, this section here is very heavily towered at this point. So running in here and trying to get some harassment is definitely not a good idea at this point. And still managing to hold out with only feudal age units. Doing extremely well. Extremely well. Lots of cavalry archers being created still, and another gold mine there being secured for nobody but you. Going to need as much gold as possible at this point, especially with his opponent going up into Castle Age. We've got 2 sheep still there, and looks like he's up in Castle Age now. He has made it to Castle Age. He's got his skirmishers in, he's got his crossbows in, and he's using knights. Interesting fact about what people say about Hun Wars: go knights, you're going to be the person that loses. However, in this situation, knights I can see working really well. That high pierce armor, as you can see, already done the upgrade there. Still doesn't have the pierce armor upgrade for his archers. Going to be able to get a lot of harassment in, going to be able to run away quite easily here, and going to be able to do some damage when they're in numbers, honestly. And more knights are just absolutely harassing this position here. Has he seen this one over here? Doesn't look like he still hasn't seen this base over here by the looks of it. Very interesting to know. Cavalry archers there forced to come back to his town center to defend this area out, and not a lot else that he's going to be able to do at this point. But Style is up by about 1,000 points, and he's still being pulled down by this. There's not a lot he's going to be able to do, and a castle coming up over here for Nobody But You. Nobody But You having a great area here to hold out. As you can see, he's got the hill advantage there as well. Town center right down there, so he's going to be able to absolutely storm down this hill when it comes to the time. Use some siege weapons to do that. University coming up, obviously going to be wanting to get the ballistics upgrade there for his cavalry archers. And quite a big fight over here between knights and cavalry archers. It looks like those cavalry archers are going down though. Going to retreat up to this castle here, no doubt. And continually pushing in. Doesn't look like this area has been harassed yet either. Looking for another wood supply here by the looks of it. And what do we have? This tree obviously going to be gone soon. Running back to the town center. And probably very low on wood at the moment, I would say. Yes, very low on wood, only at 500 at the moment compared to 402. Walling off this section here, probably a very good idea. Stopping all this harassment rolling in from this side. And more knights just being used to completely get in here and destroy the economy. 2 villages gone there, looks like maybe a third villager gone there, not running those knights out in time, sadly. And more cavalry archers down over here, getting even more harassment in. These knights, of course, going to absolutely demolish these cavalry archers, though, as they're just completely locked into this position. And town centre still down here, still on this gold mine here, trying to secure more gold spots by the look of it. Finished up with his main one by the looks of it. Are we done? Yes, main gold mine is done. So he's had to expand out to these 2 here. Of course, going to be extremely easy to harass this one here. Going to be able to get into the town centre, but those cavalry archers will be able to kill a few off quite quickly. Still more and more knights coming into Baityu's base, just trying to make up that score difference at the moment. Still retaining his 1,000 score lead, and just Stahl just trying to get in here and do some economy damage so he's able to catch up in score. What have we got? He's noticed this castle, right? Yeah, he knows the castle's there. That's good. Just thought I'd check. And villagers coming over here, but looks like CR9 Style has managed to see this. More knights coming in, elite skirms as well. And Goldmine coming up down over here. Whether or not he'll actually act on that and go harass it, I can't tell at the moment, but I would say it's definitely on the cards. And upgrade to light cavalry has been done, so it could be said that he's starting to run low on gold at this point. Still only 1,000 points up though. This castle here going to just doing its job and keeping him from harassing this area here. Still able to run around here, but that's still running around a direct point on the castle. And there we go, this gold mine here has been secured again for Style. Well, not secured, but kept under his control, keeping his opponent off it. Over here, it looks like we have a tower war going on between these villages. Putting up another tower there, very smart play, going to want to take these ones out as soon as possible. And both these sections over here, we've got knights running down here. It looks like he's finally realised how much of the resources that Baitu is getting from this section over here. So it looks like he wants to come in and he's going to take this section by the looks of it. Massive knight push and skirmisher push into this section here, forcing the cavalry archers off the hill here, doing a lot of damage. I'm surprised that neither players have gone for mangonels yet. And that light cavalry is going to do a lot of damage if he's left there unchecked. And knights being created for Baitu. They say that knights are what's used when you're really going downhill, but over here Baitu is coming in with a lot of knights. And it looks like Baitu is going to keep this section here, and there we go. So Style not getting in there enough and not doing enough damage in the amount of time it took. Putting up a siege workshop though, unless that was already there, I can't exactly remember, but going to want to get some rams out, obviously, get in here, knock out this town centre, knock out these ones here, and just kill off these villagers. Still got this palisade here though, no big deal. And a castle coming up here, so let's see, these guys coming down again. Securing this position over here again by the looks of it. More and more builders running down, looks like he's going to go back up there and try and get that gold mine. Castle's up for both players though, and it looks like we've got rams being created down here for Style. Another big fight going on over here, and Baitu is pushing into this base extremely well right now. Rams coming in, going to take out this siege workshop by the looks of it, unless Style can pull a massive army out of nowhere and take this down. He's going to lose a lot of villagers. Looks like that siege workshop is going to go down, losing a hell of a lot of units over here, but you're pushing it extremely well, increasing that score lead now to about 1,700 points, losing that siege workshop. Obviously these rams are going to come in here and continue to try and pull out some damage, and it looks like Style might be in a lot of trouble right now. And here we go. Alright, Style just retaking this section here. Looks like he's going to be able to take out these rams, reclaiming this section here. And cavalry archers on this section. It looks like he has taken over this stone mine. And what have we got? We've got one ram still up here. Looks like this siege workshop is going to go down, however, under direct castle fire. And another ram coming in there, but being finished off quite quickly. Castle coming up over here, so it could be going for either just trying to defend this area here, or wanting to push in through here. Both are completely viable options in my opinion. Both can do a lot of damage. However, I could see a frontal push down here. If he can take out this castle, he'll be able to do a hell of a lot more damage. especially if he can get in here, take out this town center, and just slowly push his way in through here. Going to be able to disturb a lot of the villagers and absolutely destroy a lot of his military forces in this section. Over here, more harassment going on, light cavalry just in the base, just getting some harassment on. We're currently a minute, well, not a minute, an hour 20 into the game, and no player has looked like they're going to go to Imperial Age at this stage. Tower here, slowly going down, and we've got 4 rams, 2 already made, and 2 being created now. It looks like he's going to go for a complete push into this section here. Castle being very effective in holding off this section here, as we can see, killing off this cavalry extremely quickly, and just keeping it easier to hold this position down. This one here is going to go down by the looks of it. What have we got? And expanding up over into here, this is a very risky expansion straight into here. His opponent would have no problem at all harassing this section. We've got 4 battering rams there ready to go. As soon as he can get a force up here, he's going to be able to do it. Sorry, it's all over the map right now. I'm just trying to cover as much as possible. More rams coming in down this side into this economical area here. If he can get in with these cavalry archers and light cavalry, he's going to be able to do a hell of a lot of damage, especially if he can take out all these towers with these rams. It looks like he's going to be moving these cavalry archers in only when these rams here come down, and he might even be able to come straight through here now. Mangonel being created here, trying to take out these towers as much as possible. I'm pretty sure I just heard a relic get picked up. There we go. Continuing to fight it out down over here, and what have we got? We've got Bite You coming down with a massive push in this area, and looks like he's deciding it's not worth it at the moment. Going to want to regroup his forces. Battering ram there, so he does have intentions of taking out this castle. 5 battering rams here for Style. Style overtaking Bite You in score right now. So it is an extremely close game. 1 hour 26 in. Continuing to fight it out. Skirmishes over here, trying to take out this light cav before too much damage is done. More light cav coming down, and more rams coming down. It looks like he's going to make a big push into this section here. And this area here has just been kept. Looks like he has lost 1 tower though. Mangonel has gone down there. That was a very expensive loss right there. Geez, I'm getting all worked up about this. We've got 3 rams there, so it's obvious he's going to be trying to take this castle down. More than 5 rams. We've got 2, 4, 6, 7 rams in there right now. So going to be able to do a hell of a lot of damage when it comes down into it. But you up by 200 points at this stage, so it is an extremely close game. And here we go. Is he going to go for it? Looks like he's going to go for it. Lots of skirmishes there. Does he have any other forces bring down? He's bringing down more knights, more light cavalry. And come on, go for it! Lots of skirmishes back here, and not much he's going to be able to do to stop it, honestly. Another ram there. And lumber camp coming up over here. This area here being a pretty big fighting zone, actually. And here we go, the rams are coming down. This light cavalry is going to do a fair bit of damage to those rams if all these skirmishes and units can get on. So this is probably going to be the game push. If he can take this castle down now, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. More rams coming in. He's got 2 rams on this already, going for a 3rd. And it looks like, no, using the rams to take out the rams. Extremely good move there. Rams, of course, going to be doing a lot of damage. And what's he going to do with these rams? They're just going to die slowly by the looks of it. But he has kept his castle up, so that is an extremely good move. Harassment coming up in here. More light cavalry being used. And spearmen being used to try and kill the light cavalry. I have not seen spearmen being used this late in a game in a long time. What have we got? Another ram there by the looks of it. And castle just surviving it out. Looks like he's going to be pushing up right now. And he could honestly take it to the castle if he had some rams right now. Doesn't look, but you has a lot left. Only 10, 20 points separating them at this point in time. More rams being created. What have we got? We've got rams being created now. So he is going to be wanting to take out this castle now. As I can say, putting knights onto the castle. There we go. 2 rams coming in. More being created. This castle is hopefully going to go down. Style still on top of the point at the moment. And switching very quickly. As I said, there's only about 5 points in it at the moment. Continuing to fight. This castle, it looks like it will go down. There's not much he's going to be able to do about it right now. Light cavalry just being pulled back there. He was going to go for it, but after seeing all these units here, not going for it. And this castle is going to go down. The castle is down. He's going to be able to get in here and do a lot of harassment now. This section over here looks like it is completely under his control. This castle over here, though, still up and doing a lot. Knights in here and lots of harassment coming in right now. Looks like this might just about be game. And there we go. Good game for nobody but you. Great game played overall. I'm still worked up from. I'm pumped with adrenaline. So thanks for watching. Remember to comment, rate, and subscribe. Both players played extremely well. And honestly, I hope that was fast-paced enough for you. So thank you for watching.